Imagine your mind is a garden, but not just any garden. It's a garden that others helped design. Your parents, your teachers, your experiences. And for years, without even realizing it, you've been watering and fertilizing the weeds of fear, doubt, and anxiety. The result? An inner landscape that sometimes feels wild, uncontrollable, and not your own. Today, you're not just going to discover how to prune those weeds. You are going to become the chief architect of your mental landscape. You will learn the secrets of cognitive behavioral therapy, the most solid and proven method to understand and reprogram the most important conversation of your life, the one you have with yourself. Its premise is as powerful as it is controversial. Most of our psychological problems, from anxiety to depression, are not mysterious and incurable diseases. They are, quite simply, toxic mental habits. And anything that can be learned can be unlearned. But how did this revolution begin? It all started as a fusion of two forces. On one hand, behavioral therapy, which focused on modifying observable actions through reinforcement. Imagine training someone to overcome a fear by rewarding every small step. On the other hand, came cognitive therapy, pioneered by figures like Aaron Beck, who discovered that it's not events that affect us, but the internal dialogue we have about them. CBT is the perfect union of these two currents. It's not enough to change what you do if you don't change what you think, and vice versa. Think of the last time you felt irrational panic, before an important presentation, or when facing that phobia that paralyzes you. Your mind not only generated the thought, "This is dangerous." A perfect storm was unleashed. The automatic thought activated an emotion, fear, which in turn triggered a physical reaction. Your heart raced, your hands sweated, and finally, a behavior, avoiding the situation. CBT teaches you to break this vicious cycle right at its most powerful link, the thought. This therapy is an active and collaborative training. It's not just talking about how you feel on a couch. It's about arriving at your session with an agenda, with a concrete problem, and leaving with tools. It's learning to challenge those voices through cognitive restructuring. Is this thought real? What evidence do I have for and against it? Is there a more realistic and compassionate way to see this? It's changing the paralyzing question, what if everything goes wrong? To the empowering question, what can I do to handle it? And then comes the action, the behavioral part. This is where you move from theory to practice with techniques like gradual exposure. If you're afraid of elevators, you don't jump to the 10th floor. You start by imagining it, then by looking at it, then by going up one floor with a therapist guiding you. Or using reinforcement, rewarding yourself for every brave behavior you achieve, reprogramming your brain through small successes. Its effectiveness is overwhelming. It is the gold standard for anxiety, phobias, depression, and is even adapted for complex cases like borderline personality disorder with dialectical behavior therapy, which teaches intensive emotional regulation. And here comes the point of controversy, the debate that still persists in psychology circles today. Isn't this too mechanical? A superficial solution that ignores the deep roots of the unconscious, that territory explored by psychoanalysis? The harshest critics once labeled it as an instrument of control to create conformist people. Are we simply putting band-aids on symptoms without understanding the true wound? The response from its defenders is resounding. The past is not ignored, but the focus is on the present, because that's where we have the power to change. CBT is not positive thinking. It is accurate thinking. It doesn't tell you to ignore the pain. It gives you an instruction manual to understand its origin and literally reprogram your response to it. It is the most radical empowerment, to stop being a passive spectator of your mental chaos and become its conscious architect. Every thought you challenge, every behavior you modify, is a brick you lay to build a life with more calm, control, and authentic freedom. If this journey of mental transformation resonated with you, If you believe it's time to stop watering those weeds and start planting flowers of strength and peace, then this is your space. Leave us in the comments with the word habit and tell us which automatic thought is the hardest for you to fight. Is it, I'm not enough? Is it, something bad is going to happen? Identifying it is the first step to disarming it. Give this video a like if it provided you with clarifying value, and subscribe so you don't miss the next revelations for your psychological well-being. The mental revolution isn't violent, it's silent, and it has just begun for you.